What is up, guys? In this video, it's about 30 minutes long. We are interviewing the man himself, KingJei. I have had the pleasure to speak with him. If you guys like the content, check it out. Sometime this week, what I will be doing is we'll be filming another video with a couple more people, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, hope you guys like the content. Check it out. Well, what's up, KingJei, my man? How you doing, brother?
Yo, what's good, buddy? I'm good, man. What about you?
Feeling blessed, man. Hey, your name is spelled very similar to mine.
Oh, for
Yeah,
real?
so I'm Jaden. It's spelled Jeidun. So
Yeah, that's
I
what's
just
up.
thought that'd be funny. Where are you from, bro? Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Shit, man. I'm from
Like,
Houston, bro. Born and raised. Been in Houston my whole life.
oh, right on, man. That's awesome.
Hey,
Well, awesome, man. Reason for this, call is we just have a series of questions for you. Also me and Ben do make music. We're not on Spotify quite yet. We're trying to get there, but we do have 8 or 9 songs collectively together. But yeah, let's just start it out, man. I mean, for anyone discovering your music, how would you describe your sound in 3 words?
in 3 words.
Yeah, if you had to just, it doesn't have to be three, like 2 or 1. I mean, but like just briefly on that.
It's gonna sound generic, but I would describe my sound as unique. Like, I can't really like put myself into one box. Like, if I say I'm like a rapper, I don't really feel like I'm just a rapper too, bro. Cause I sing, I do all that shit, indie, all that shit. So
Hell
it's
yeah,
really
man.
unique type shit.
Right on,
Well
man.
rounded.
That's awesome. Well, yeah. Hey, dude, I gave your song a listen. Let's talk about your new single, Benji's. Awesome song, man. Loved it. What's like the core message that you want people to take away from listening to that specific song?
Message for that song, bro.
Yeah.
Really, the message is shit. I need the money, bro. I'm coming for that shit. It's gonna happen one way or another, bro. I'm gonna get the money, type shit.
Hell
Get
yeah,
that.
man.
Whatever I've been trying to chase, them dreams and shit, all that shit gonna happen. I'm getting paid, bro, no matter what. No matter what I gotta do for that shit.
Hell yeah, man. So what are you gonna? I mean, what's like the daily goal for you? What are you gonna do? Like, what's like the next step?
Next step,
Yeah.
shit, man. Really, the next step, I'm just gonna keep dropping singles. I'm working on like
Nice.
2 different types of projects. One
Okay.
is kind of gonna be like a mix of like all my sounds, and another one I'm just kind of working on. I
Cool,
don't want to
man.
say it's like an album because I'm probably not gonna drop it on like all platforms because it's gonna be like some samples that I'm probably not gonna clear. I'm gonna be 100%
Mm.
right now. And shit, if I end up dropping it, I might get caught because of this interview, but it's gonna be some samples that's not clear on that shit, right?
Hell yeah,
But it's
bro.
gonna be like, hey, yeah, man, it's gonna be like a Frank Ocean like vibey type of playlist, like think like Blonde or Nostalgia Ultra, some shit, or
Okay.
some like singing vibe and shit.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, bro. Well, when you're making music, or like we could just any of your songs, I mean, what's kind of like the creative process? Like, where does it start from like a specific melody? Is there a lyric? Is there like I mean, because I know it's probably all of it together, but like where do you start? What's yeah. What's like this is step one right here, and then song's done, you know?
That's an even harder question to answer for real.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a tough one because I'm sure it's different every time, but
nah, it is different every time. Cause like, person like me, I really just let like if there's a beat already, I'll let that like take me to wherever it's trying to go type shit. And I feel
yeah.
like whatever sound is needed on that beat type shit, I try to like maneuver my way into a way that's like it sounds good, but it also makes sense with everything else that's been said type shit.
Yeah. Right on, man.
But
That's awesome.
yeah, it's different every time, man. Really, sometimes
Yeah.
if I make a beat myself, if it's like a sample, I'll just be fucking around with the sample. If I'm like actually on the keys and I'll be fucking around with the keys and shit, just see what shit sounds like, bro.
Hell yeah,
Really, I
bro.
just love experimenting and shit. Hey, yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome, bro. That's awesome. Um, So, is there anything do you think, like non-musical, that is an inspiration to you? And that could be, I guess, that's basically influenced you, but that's not
Mm,
musical.
non-musical. Yeah. There's a lot of shit, man. I'm like real big into like films, TV, fucking games, anime, all that shit, bro. I
Oh,
really get
cool, man.
influenced. Yeah, I get influenced by like art, like other types of art. Like I see like a painting and it's like it gives me like an emotion where like some message through that painting, I could like really flip that into like its own track on some shit, bro. I was really just doing that shit right now, bro. I'm writing for that album for that Frank Ocean type shit. I was just harmonizing on that shit. I see like a painted picture in my head, so I'm like, oh shit, yeah,
Yeah.
you can write about that.
Okay. And then I guess who's your main inspiration like with, music related? Who's like the guy who inspired you or maybe a group of people?
Mm, shit, the person that inspired me really to like actually take music seriously. It's a few people.
Okay.
It's there was a group. I had like a rap group, not label, but like an actual high school club type shit, and we would go in there and rap. Bro. One of my
Oh,
homeboys, his
nice.
name was Wes. He passed away recently, but he was always in that shit, rapping and shit. And we was all like together as a group, just like collectively, like, damn, one day we gonna make this shit, bro. I'm still gonna make that shit happen for real. But
Dang.
aside from that group, it was one more person in like my middle school age. He's still a DJ. He's like an electronic engineer too. Did like EDM and all that shit. So
Oh, hell
that's
yeah.
where like my production shit started.
Okay.
But I've always been like a musician and shit. My parents are musicians,
Nice.
so
How long have you
yeah.
been like producing and stuff?
Producing, I started like producing my first tracks when I was like 12. Like
Wow.
that's when I actually like hopped into a DAW and like played some keys and shit and like put a beat together and shit like that.
That's crazy, man. That's super young age to start that. Holy crap, man.
Yeah, I was
Dang, dude.
just doing all types. I wanted to like DJ, learn how to mix shit. I sucked at that shit. I can't lie, but that producing
Dang.
shit and the rapping shit, that shit just stuck with me forever. Because it's like, damn, I could paint like a whole image for you. I could like paint like a whole story for you, and people can like feel the emotions that I'm feeling through this story that I'm telling. And it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's like it's one of the most diverse ways of like self expression in my opinion, along with like drawing and shit. I draw too, so obviously that I'm biased
Huh.
because shit. But nah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's those two are like the most self expression that I could think of, like that and like story writing and shit like that.
Hell yeah, bro. Good shit. So, did you like start? I mean, because you grew up in like a musical family.
Yeah,
Is what you're saying? So, I mean, did you start like playing the piano, or how did that kind of happen?
yeah, I started playing piano around like 10, 11 years old. Before, I mean, I say started like officially like actually learning, but I was always like fucking around on the keys and shit when I was a kid. Both my parents play
Yeah.
instruments. They know how to read music. They teach me this scales and shit, all that shit.
Oh,
So I
nice.
really been like on that shit for a minute, for real.
Nice, bro. Right on. That's awesome. That's definitely a young age. I know when I was like 6 years
Yeah,
old, I
yeah.
started to play, but then I just like completely ditched that. So it's a good talent, man. Can you play any other instruments besides like that, the piano and stuff?
Uh, I play guitar. I'm actually better at. I'm not gonna. I'm better if I get tabs. I'm better at guitar than I am at piano at this point because I haven't touched the piano in a while. But I learned guitar in like high school, but that's really
Okay.
all I know.
Nice, bro. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well,
Appreciate
awesome. And then another question, dude. You know, how are you translating your songs in a live setting? Or I guess, sorry, for a live setting, like, because I'm assuming the next stage for you would be to eventually perform your songs on stage.
you. So
So,
nah, we actually just had like a big ass performance. I don't know if you know Coda the Friend, but we opened for him. He's like I think he's like an artist from like Midwest or something. I don't know where he's from,
hmm,
but he's a good artist. He got like really melodic and soulful, like wholesome shit. So my friend Surf actually got the opportunity to open from him from another artist that he know.
Wow.
And homeboy had told me, "Hey, you want to be part of this set? I need some shit to like fill out the set. We all can do. We all a group and shit like that. So we might as well do this shit together." So yeah, we did that. We did our thing. I ain't gonna lie. I
Well,
think
how
we was
did?
one of the best performers out there. But again, I am
Damn.
biased.
Ha. That's awesome, bro. Well, like, when was that again?
That was actually just like last month, September 29th, I think. Oh, no, it was September 19th. We
And was
That's
did
that
what's
your
up.
right on, man? That's awesome. Hell yeah. So, who did you get opened by again? Who was the person?
Oh, we were opening for Coda the Friend.
Coda
I
the
know who
friend.
Coda is.
Oh, you did,
Coda's
man.
super
That's
good,
awesome.
bro. That's super fire.
Appreciate you, man.
Wow.
You
That's
planning on
awesome.
going and like opening for him at other shows and stuff like that? You have a connection there now?
Yeah, we do have a connection there, so we like in the process of like talking and stuff, but we haven't like said anything for certain yet. But we definitely like working on opening for him again, opening like for those promoters and shit like that for sure.
That's super cool. Yeah, Coda's awesome.
Appreciate it. Nah, he's great, bro. Like he's a real dope dude. Like I talked to him and stuff. He's down like with the fans. He's backstage taking pictures with the fans and stuff like that. He's real
Dang.
like humble and down to earth type shit.
That's awesome. I mean, good looks on you, bro. I mean, that sounds like you got an awesome opportunity.
Appreciate you, man. Hell yeah, that shit was great, man. That shit was like best night of my life so far, man. I can't lie.
Yeah, dude. How did that feel though? Like, I mean, what was like your reaction to all that? When I guess when you
Uh,
were on stage
at
too.
first, at first when I was hearing, it, I'm like, man, I don't believe this shit, bro. But like once we actually like got into the motion, we start rehearsing this shit. I'm like, damn, this shit real for real. Come the day of, man, I wasn't feeling nothing. I was just like locked in, like, let's do this shit. I'm ready to go. But I swear, like once you hit like that part of the stage where you're next to the crowd, but they can't see you and you about to get on stage, that's like
Oh,
the worst of the nerves. Once you on stage, you clear. Once you start your music, you even better. But waiting to get on the stage, that's the most nerve wracking shit ever, man. I
wow.
promise.
Okay. Wow, that's good to know, dude. Dang, because that's
Type,
definitely the dream for sure, bro. Holy crap.
type.
Dang. That's
That's so
awesome,
sick.
bro. That's some sick shit, bro. Good stuff, man.
I appreciate you, man.
Good stuff, man. Um, and then so well, I guess now that you've already, you know, performed and stuff, what do you think fans can expect from your live show?
My live shows, honestly, I got some stuff in the works. My A&R and my manager, we're talking like opening for more bigger artists, so they can expect like me to get on stage more often, opening for more artists, maybe going on tour with some of them. Uh, through my A&R, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that actually. Let me not.
Now you
But
chill,
yeah, I got to meet some like good people and shit.
dude. That's
And we in the
awesome,
works
bro.
working together and shit, bro. So
Nice.
yeah, they can expect like me to open up more, have like a lot more like diverse sound and shit. Maybe like more like mix in with like my R&B stuff because a couple of times I was really just mostly rapping on that shit. Maybe they can expect like some more soulful shit for real with
Hmm.
this upcoming shit.
Nice, bro. Good shit. That's awesome.
Type shit. Hey, yeah, man.
Cool. Um, okay, this is a good one. If you could collaborate with any artist, living or not living, who would it be?
Any artists ever.
Yeah, ever.
I want to say just like off legendary shit of the dead, it would probably be Prince, honestly, because he
Okay,
could
wow.
every instrument. Nah, he was an excellent musician. But if I had to speak on the living, on the rapping side, I obviously like I'm a huge Kendrick Lamar fan. He's like my main influence for my rapping style and all that shit. So I would want to work with Kendrick Lamar. I would want to work with Kenny Mason. I would want to work with Smino. I would definitely want to work with Don Tolliver because we the same city, from the same city. Or Travis Scott too, for real. Like all them Jack Boys and shit.
Hell
But
yeah, dude.
yeah, bro, that if I could really like lock in with like Kendrick Lamar, Don Toliver, Trav, and just like make some shit, bro. Or Kenny Mason, bro. I know we kill this shit for real.
Hell yeah, bro. I love the mindset. And why is that? Why do you want to do those artists specifically?
Really, those are my main like influences. So those are like kind of like the reason that I'm like that I sound the way that I do. Like the way that I'm the reason that I'm like as precise and as fucking a perfectionist about my shit is because of like them type shit. Because I listen to their shit type shit.
Right on, man.
Yeah, yeah. I always been like a student of the game type shit. So
Dude, that's awesome. I love that. I love trap rap too, dude. It's awesome.
yeah,
And
bro.
lyrical, obviously too. What's your favorite like type of rap genre?
And favorite rap genre?
If you had to pick one, yeah.
It depends on the day, honestly. If I had to say today, I'm feeling like rap specifically, probably like uh, that Jack Boys album type shit.
Hell yeah, I love Jack Boys, dude.
Yeah, nah, I've been listening to a lot of that shit like recently. Both of them, the one and two.
Hell yeah, bro. Jack Boys 2 is fire, bro.
Facts.
Did you listen to Thug's new album?
No, I haven't. Man. I haven't listened to it.
It's pretty good, man. I love it.
Yeah,
That's awesome, dude. Um, if there was a piece of advice you would give to your younger self, or sorry, what's one piece of advice that you would give to yourself, to your younger self, as an inspiration?
I would tell him really start now, bro. Like honestly, start today. Like if I could speak to myself 10 years ago, I would say, bro, don't even like. I was still writing, obviously, but I should have like told myself start now. Focus on like building your career. Focus on building like a following, fan base, people that's gonna fuck with you. Put yourself out there for real. Because if you're not putting yourself out there, it don't matter how damn good you sound. Ain't nobody gonna hear it. Like
It's a good
I really
mindset.
wish that. Nah, facts. I really wish that I posted like my first ever beat or my first ever like recording, or like I went to the studio earlier and posted that. Cause man, bro, that it would have made like today so much easier if I had just started way back then posting, being on that shit right there.
That's a really good mindset. I love how you said start now because that's literally like the best advice. I feel like I don't know if you've
Like
heard
you
that
said,
phrase, like the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. I don't know if you've
yeah,
heard
nah,
that phrase before,
facts.
but
Exactly,
that's
bro.
awesome, man. Um, is there a artist or a type of genre that you love that would surprise your fans or like catch them off
Mhm.
guard a little bit?
So I actually gave a hint to it earlier, but I love like grunge rock. I love Nirvana. I love all that shit. Like that shit is I don't know. It feels like a nostalgic area in my mind, bro. Like I used to like remember my pops had like this CD. He would put like grunge rock. Actually, both of my parents had like a CD. They had like grunge rock. They had like R&B, all that stuff. I remember listening to like Black Hole Sun and like the car and shit,
Hmm.
just driving around with my pops and shit. Nah, so I really like grunge rock shit. I know it's shocking, but nah, I
Nice,
like
bro.
grunge. Yeah,
Not shocking at all. That's awesome.
yeah,
Rock
appreciate
on, bro.
it.
Rock on.
Nah, thanks.
Um, I guess I might have probably asked you this before, but I'll just kind of reframe it a little bit. I guess what are you most excited for, like this year or the next year? Like what's like your goal? I guess because I know now you're kind of living. I guess you're kind of living the dream. I guess I would say.
Yeah,
But there's definitely
start
more
to at
potential.
least. But I would say my goal for this upcoming year, just keep dropping music, keep promoting. keep doing shows, keep that momentum going and shit. Shit, push my shit to whoever I had to push my shit to for them to like notice me and shit. Uh, I I really want to like finish this out. The other album I was talking about, I'm gonna finish both of them probably in the next year for sure. But I want to drop the one that I can drop on streaming platforms. On streaming platforms, probably about like fall of next year, winter next year, or some shit. Man. Just like
Okay.
get for the fans on some shit.
And
But
Benji's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
keep
on
dropping like,
that album, right? I'm
huh?
assuming.
What's up,
Will Benji be on like the song be on that album?
bro? So actually, shockingly enough, it's not on the album, bro. That's like it.
Dang.
I got like a project that I'm kind of working on. It's kind of like a Lucy project, but it's gonna be like a music video storytelling, and it's gonna be like American Dream, Benji's, and the next two tracks that I'm dropping coming after that. It's gonna be like telling like a full cohesive story, and it's gonna be like open, shut, and close type shit. I mean, maybe on like a deluxe, I might remix it, have some features, or like write a new verse. But for now, the plan is like I got like a full story for this album. Go ahead
That's
and go
awesome,
through
man.
that.
They're all songs that aren't on your single. That you don't have singles
Nah,
of. Okay.
they're all unreleased tracks right now.
All fresh. Right on, man. I love that.
Type shit.
That's awesome. Well, besides, I guess starting now, what's I mean, because obviously, like me and Ben are kind of trying to get there too. what's you have any advice for like both of us?
Man, if I could say like really, I don't know what your social media presence is, but
Mm-hmm.
man, it's a lot of shit. You could really just like start experimenting with like shit to post and like I know y'all do the interviews and stuff like really just experiment with what to post, how to like build a fan base, how to connect with people. I mean, if you got like the bread for it, obviously advertise, bro. Get onto like Spotify playlists through like shit like that. That's gonna like build a following. That's gonna help like build a following. I would say really the easiest thing you could do is probably go and create a list, listen to a whole bunch of music, create a list of like 100 artists that's similar to you. Reach out to those artists for like features, see what playlists they on. Reach out to those playlists and try to put yourself on those playlists. Really see peep. The most important thing is you like peep what they doing to like promote their music and try to like replicate or emulate or learn from it. Anything that you can do to like to just like grow as a, like an artist, a full like package, like social media, music, all that, fan connecting, everything. If you can like figure out what you need to be posting and what your vision is for your artistry, then I feel like that's like a huge step in the right direction.
Do you think that's like the best way to connect with, like, to get your name out there and stuff? That's probably the best way to do it.
Like, so, yeah,
Okay.
you really gotta learn yourself and what you want to like portray. Because it's not just gonna be you looking at. You gotta learn what you want to portray to like 1,000 fans, 2,000, 10,000, 100,000, a million. You got to think like, okay, how are 10 million people gonna see me today? Type shit.
That's a really good mindset. That's awesome, bro.
What's up, man?
Let's see if we covered everything. I think we pretty much did. Um, so you said you're gonna drop your new album, sometime at the end of this year, fall, maybe sometime next year.
Yeah,
Um,
probably end of next year, 2026, fall or winter 2026.
okay.
Yeah.
Um, what have you done differently? Uh, if you have, what have you done differently from the new album that you're working on now to your old previous songs and stuff?
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, my first album, really, my first drop was one of my first drops was the album "Life of the Function." I would say what I've done differently is probably I'm going ahead with this one. I'm planning a little bit more. It's not gonna be like, okay, this is the Lucy that this album centered around. I'm making this one, this one, this one because they kind of fit the vibe, and this one are also kind of on that same vibe. This time it's like I'm actually trying to like tell a story. Okay, this story goes from here to here to here to here, and then back over here. But at the end, we end up over here, type shit. So it's a lot more planning going into this one.
That's good, man.
The soulfulness is still gonna be there. Obviously, I'm like being very meticulous about this, and there's been a lot more time in like the studio and shit compared to like all my other releases. It's just like maybe like a couple times a month. I've been to the studio like damn near, I think 5, 10 times this month, bro.
Do you
This
just go
month,
to do you
like,
just go to one studio, or is there multiple
yeah,
different
yeah.
ones?
I usually go to my homie Melrose, but every day I'm really like writing and shit. Cause for the first album, I wrote like in my studio, and I kind of just recorded it here type shit. Cause that's what I'll do like early on type shit. But now I damn near I'm in the studio like every chance I can, bro. So just like late at night,
Yeah.
fucking 11 to 5 in the morning, just in the studio, leave that bitch, go home, take a nap, go to a go back to Zay crib, record some more music, go to the studio type shit. So yeah.
Damn, bro. That's an awesome hustle, dude. That's literally like the dream, bro.
Facts, bro.
I would
It's
just love to just make music all day and do whatever the fuck I want, bro.
man, if I could, bro, I would be in the studio all day, all night, just making music shit. I sleep, eat, wake up, back to the studio, make some music, bro.
Dude, I love that, man. That's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah,
Well, you're
yeah.
motivated and got you here, bro. It's awesome. I'm proud of you, man. And then what's like the main, I guess when you're writing music, unless I can ask about the new album, what's like your main message?
So the main message for the new album, I want to say it's like so. The main message is it's just a story of my life, but there are elements like connecting like some of the pieces together as far as like a theme. It would probably be like I don't know what to say. Like probably like the stages of grief type shit. So
Oh,
the
wow. That's
main
awesome.
overall story is like it's a story of my life up to this point, and then some in the future, and then there's like an underlying message of like the story, the stages of grief type shit.
That's super awesome, bro. That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, as long
appreciate
as, I mean, yeah, man, you're probably sharing that with other people. I'm sure there's a crap ton of people who can relate to that. And I think that's, at least from your perspective, probably the,
you. Yeah,
reason
yeah,
why they're
that's
relating to
definitely
your
yeah,
message. Yeah.
yeah, for sure. I mean, it's not the primary goal because I want people to like understand me
Yeah.
first and foremost, but I also want them to have like something like, damn, I could relate to that shit.
Yeah. And that's your primary goal, right? Have them relate to
Yeah.
you.
I would say honestly, the primary goal is yeah, to have them relate to me, but also like I said, just like get them to understand like shit.
So what was that? Get them to understand what?
Just to get them to like understand, like feel my story and like my life and all that shit.
Dude, I
So
love
it's
that,
kind of like
man.
yeah, it's kind of like the GKMC, the Good Kid, Mad City on my album.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome, dude. That's
Appreciate
awesome.
you.
I love that, dude. Well, dude, it was such a pleasure chatting with you. It really was. Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to connect with so many people, and it's a real pleasure, dude. We'll definitely have
Yeah,
to
nah,
do
appreciate you, bro.
more of these for sure, brother. For sure.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah, it was great. Great talking with you, brother.
All right, Ray.
Okay. Well, hey, we'll chat later, bro. I'm definitely gonna peep your music for sure because I definitely heard Benji, but I haven't heard like your full album, so I'll definitely like give that a listen, bro. And yeah, dude, I'm excited for you to make more music and get on stage more, brother. I love that.
Yeah, hell
I'm
yeah,
hyped for you,
man. Me
bro.
too, bro.
Okay. Okay, we'll keep in touch, brother.
Yeah, for sure, bro. All right, man.
Okay. Peace out, man.